Good afternoon. This is Anka Metcalf with Trade Out Loud, and here we are midweek. It is May 18th, 2016, and it is little over 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm here to bring you the midweek update. Let's start with the stocks that are still active for us. The first stock that I'm going to start with is ASNA. That was called short, and this was called short on April 18th. The entry point was $9, and right now we had an ultimate target at $7. At this point, lock in $7, and if it should have more downside to this low right here of $6.33, this is the next support area from the daily chart. We had a very nice breakdown at this point, so it was really a really nice short under $9 with a nice fluidity. And let's see if we can still test $6.33. Remember, trail stop remains on this $7. The next stock is JCPenney, and retailers continued to have a really hard sell even after they have reported earnings. And right now, JCPenney is trading at $7.29. Our entry was $9.50, and we have reached all our targets. Our last target was $7.90. If you're still in this trade, remember, I would trail it above this daily high right here, prior daily high of $7.50. If you want, there is still more downside to it. There's still support. There's still more downside support on it at about $6.85. So if you want to keep this still active, remember, don't give anything back, but lock in $7.50. The next stock is XRX. And we've discussed about XRX in our last recording. Our entry short was on May 5th, and it was $9.50. The stock is still continuing to consolidate and even drop slightly. So our first target is $9. It was reached, but we still have more targets to it. As you can see, there is more support level at $8.50. And actually for XRX, this is our final target. The way it is consolidating right here, I see a lot of resistance at $9.20 around this area. I would place a protective stop at $9.25. This is what I suggest. Okay, the next stock is CTXS. And okay, CTXS right here, and this was a long position, and this was called long at $81.25. And it has reached our first target of $82 and actually $82.50, and we have more upside to it at 84 and 85. These are further target areas. So far, if you want to lock in, like I've mentioned in the prior in our prior recording, if you want to lock in break even, that would be a safe choice, and then we would have a free trade on our hands moving forward. We're still going to have to see if we're going to move higher. It's still consolidating at this point. The market reaction at this point is lower, so we're still getting a lot of effect on that selling today. Nonetheless, the market did trade and did actually move down all the way to support level, and right now it was actually bought from support level, placed up higher. We'll see if this is going to hold or if we're going to start triggering a downtrend. We're still in a sideways market, sideways. Okay, the next trade is TXN. Our entry was $57.50, and this was also called on May 9th. Just let it go. If you have a choice of locking in break even TXN at 57.50, but again, it's probably going to wiggle us out. It had a really nice bull action today with everything being lower. It just zoomed in a little bit, so it had a really nice bull action today back into this resistance at $58.50. And remember, this area right here of $58.50 would release more buying pressure if it should break up to the upside. Nonetheless, if you want to set your entry at about break even or a little bit higher than that into this support area, that would also make sense. But other than that, I would just give it a little bit of wiggle room right here because it is a swing trade and the market is extremely volatile until it really decides to pick a direction. The other trade that was called with Microsoft, and this was as well last week, and was a long at $50.50. It reached two of our targets. We had an ultimate target of $53. It didn't reach this area yet, and it retraced. So for this one, I had locked in $51, and I'm out at $51. So this one trailed out at $51 with very little profits. The next one is Bank of America, and Bank of America is actually we had a really nice rally today, and it's setting up really nice for a continuation as it broke this resistance level of $14.50. We should look for more upside into the $15 whole number round area. So again, we had a double bottom here at about $13.80, which held and bounced back again, bounced back up again, and we should see more upside, especially with the possibility of a rate hike later in June. So we're going to see if $15 is going to be reached. Now, we had another trade. I've been holding on trades due to the fact that the market is still very much sideways. But Lennar, so Lennar, I called Lennar here, and this is kind of like a double take on Lennar. It's either short or a long. It favored more a long position for me, and I'm going to explain why. You see this very thick support area here at $43.31. Now, if you look to the left of the chart, you can see that there's prior resistance right at this point right here that is setting a shelf, a heavy support area for the stock to move higher. It has been going up and down, up and down. It's kind of like Christmas lights action right here. But again, we should break out of this area of $44.50. It's not triggered yet, so the trade is not active. It did not trigger. We may continue higher. So if you take a look on the hourly chart on this, okay, this is the hourly chart. Okay, let me just auto zoom a little bit. Okay, it's like up and down, up and down, up and down. So we're still holding this support right here. Today we broke a very, by the penny, we broke support here, but it's still holding. So as long as this area is going to hold here, and if it's going to bounce back up to $44.50, we might have a move up. While and then again, if the market should choose a direction, a weaker direction, if we should break support levels in the Qs and the SPYs in Dow, which are holding so far right now and have been holding for a few days now. But if that area should be breached, Lennar is going to be a flip trade, and it's going to have more downside to it. So most probably, if it's not going to trigger to the upside, you're probably going to receive another alert that it might be possible for us to take this as a short position. So under $43 and about 30 cents, we will look and reevaluate to see for a possible short position. Okay, and now let's take a look at the market. So we're going to take a look at the Qs. Okay, so right now we're taking a look at the Qs, and so far we have this really major consolidation that is happening here, and this is the daily chart. We have major consolidation in the Qs right now that is happening for the last 4 to 5 days, and this is the key area. 104.40. If we fall below this 104.40, it means that we're going to go lower. This is not necessarily bad. It means that we're picking a direction. And for those of you that are that have retail accounts, we could go ahead and short positions. For those of you that have IRA accounts, we'll look to hedge with some ETFs. And also for the SPYs, okay, SPYs right now in the same sideways pattern. They're residing at the lows. They've tested the lows actually right here at 203.75. We put on this bottoming tail, which suggests that there was hard selling throughout the day today. And actually, I'm looking at small time frames now, and we are continuing the 5-minute and the 15-minute sell. If we should come back down and retest the support area, most probably that we might fall and try to retest the next support areas. And again, it's going to be very choppy on the way down. And the way it is setting up right now, we might be able to see a lower side of this buys and as well as the Qs. But again, it's going to be really choppy because the long time frame, the major time frames such as the weekly chart and the monthly chart, even the daily chart, on the daily chart, we are still in a power trend higher. For this power trend to continue, we need to take off these highs. These highs right here at 210 to 11, these are the critical highs. So if this area should hold, or even if we should come back into this retracement area and find support in here, let's not forget, we're going to put on some shorts and we're going to go with whatever the market is doing. But at the same time, remember that if we should find support in this area, this is going to be highly buyable into the next support area for a continuation higher. Thank you so much. This was all for today. Remember, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at info@tradeoutloud.com. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful trading week.